Hello there, frugal friends. We are on, what date is it today? I think 8th of December. You'll be watching this on the 10th of December, and I am just starting the Christmas planning. Now, we don't make a massive deal over Christmas because it's only me, Chris, and my dad comes on Christmas Day. But even when we used to have a bigger cohort of people coming around, planning for Christmas is still really important. And I like to think about what we're going to eat and when we're going to eat it and the sorts of things that we would quite like in. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make myself a Christmas list of the things that we're going to need over Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and possibly Boxing Day. And then we're going to have a hunt in the freezer and see if we've actually got any of the stuff that we need already. I'm Samantha, this is the channel Trying to Get By. I hope you are all well. So come and join us as we plan for Christmas. Okay, I've got my main 2 days down, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Now, Christmas Eve during the day, we don't really do much, but Christmas Eve evening, we're going to have our fake Chinese meal. Now, if you haven't seen it, I have done a Chinese takeout meal that I prepared myself so that we didn't have to go to a takeout or a restaurant or anything like that. I will put a link to that in the description box below. But the sorts of things we are going to need is we are going to need noodles, rice, the vegetables I like to put in are normally peppers, onions, mushrooms. We'll probably either go for tofu or what I call fake chicken. So those are like chicken pieces that you can get. Now the sauces I'm going to need. So I'm going to need some soy sauce, ketchup and brown sauce, because that makes a delicious sweet and soury okay sauce type thing. Spring rolls and gyoza. I can't even spell that. Gyoza. Anything else? Any more saucy stuff? No, I can normally make what I need. Oh, have I got my ginger, garlic? Because I know I'll need those in the recipes. But those are generally the things that we're going to need for that. Okay, Christmas Day. Oh, do we want a dessert? Probably not on Christmas Eve because we normally end up too stuffed from all this stuff. So Christmas Day is going to be me, Chris, and my dad. So let's have a think about what we're going to need there. So the big difference is my dad eats meat, so I will do some meat for him. We also do a plate for Chris's mum. She goes to one of his sisters for Christmas Day, but we will need a plate of this. So I normally do a chicken breast, so I'll probably buy 2 chicken breasts and some sliced beef, and I will get that from my local butchers because they are very good at doing that quite cheaply, so it's not too bad. And the sliced beef I can actually ask exactly how much I want. So that's for them. For us, we're going to make our sandwich loaf is going to be our Christmas dinner loaf. Again, I will put a link to the sandwich loaf recipe if you haven't already seen it, but it is really, really tasty. So I know the main ingredients that I need for that are nutritional yeast and vital wheat gluten. And I know I definitely need that one because I've just made one recently and I'm nearly out, and I need about a cup of that. And I know I've got nutritional yeast because I've only bought it yesterday. So those are already done. I definitely know I don't need those. Then the best bit, potatoes. And then Yorkshire puddings. And stuffing. Now, we're traditionalists. excuse me, I've got a right tickle in my throat today. And Smarty's talking to me as well. Stuffing is got to be Paxo. I love a good Paxo stuffing. It tastes really good. Carrots, sprouts, parsnips, and then probably a mixed veg, cranberry sauce. Oh, yum. Gravy. Oh, gravy. Yes, lashings and lashings of gravy. And some kind of pudding. Now, my dad's got Christmas pudding. He's quite happy to have that with custard. Now, again, I already know we've definitely got the Christmas pudding in because I found a little mini one for him. So what I need to do now is think about what we have got in. Now, Boxing Day, I think it's going to be leftovers, which I know, and I will make something with there, whether it be a pie or how about a calzone, a Christmas calzone with all the Christmas trimmings inside a pizza base. Could be a thing. Might get some nibbles. So there's every possibility there'll be a pack of Pringles. Because Pringles are lovely. And maybe some dips. We shall have to see. We will still have some gyozas would be left. And we will still have some spring rolls left. So those are all good too. So the next thing we need to do is check out the location of everything and see if we've got what we need. Well, the baking cupboard's telling me we've definitely got custard, so that can tick off. Now, my Vital Wheat gluten, yeah, there's definitely not a cup's worth in there, so I definitely need some of that. So that's that one done. Right, lurking in the back of the cupboard, we have some Paxo sage and onion stuffing mix. That is good. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what you want. Do you want some biscuits? Biscuits? Biscuits. Here we are. Biscuits. There you go. That might keep him happy for 2 minutes anyway. Okay, in the freezer. Right, we've got some of that, which is, I can't think of the word, sweet corn. Right, we've got mixed veg. We've got peas if we want them. I just thought of something else because I've just seen out the corner of my eye. We've got some cauliflower. Right, back to the list. Back to the list, back to the list. Right, so we've got mixed veg. Where's mixed veg? There. Cauliflower, cheese. Yummy. So I've got cauliflower in and I will use nutritional yeast to make the cheese flavour. I've just spotted I've got gravy in the other cupboard. So I just use a packet onion gravy and then enhance it. So that's easy enough to do. Okay, let's carry on in the freezer. All right, next layer up. Okay, I've got kale, that's no good. More kale, that's no good. Green beans if we want them. Oh, sprouts, already got, don't need those. Brilliant. So that's good for that. And, oh, root vegetable mash. That can go in there as well. Right, oh, under there, I got these on yesterday. Mince pies, I forgot about those on the list. But I got some mince pies from Marks and Spencer's because I got them free on the Sparks app. So that's pretty good. Now in the bottom of the fridge, I've got carrots and potatoes. Now those potatoes are probably going to be used up. Those carrots are starting, no, they're not quite dodgy yet, but there's some carrots left over. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-prepare these today. I'm going to pre-roast them because I do like having roasted carrots at Christmas. So that's what I'm going to do today, pre-roast those. So cut them up into chunks that we want. So peel them top and tail, cut them into chunks, spray them with a bit of oil, chuck them in the air fryer, and for about 10 minutes. So they're sort of getting, I think 15 minutes in the air fryer. Get them going, cool them, put them on a tray in the freezer, and that'll be our carrots pre-prepared for the day. Now, potatoes wise, I am hoping beyond hope. Now, there is a potato in here, which I know is green, so that won't be suitable, but I'm hoping lurking at the bottom of, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 containers. I'm hoping lurking at the bottom of those are our Christmas potatoes. Hopefully there will be. Hopefully there'll be enough. I'm sure there will be that many containers. So that's our potatoes sorted as well. Now, if we do end up with a disaster with the potatoes, I'm shopping the Thursday before Christmas, so I will try these, dig these up on the Wednesday, see what happens, and then make a decision on the Thursday. Right, what were we looking at? So, carrots sorted, sprouts sorted, potatoes sorted. Yorkshire puddings, I'm not going to buy, I'm going to make. So, the ingredients for that is basically flour, milk and eggs. I do have egg substitute, and I know there are recipes I can do where I don't even need to use eggs. So, I know I've got flour in for those as well. So, that's good. I've crossed off that for the Vital Wheat gluten because I ticked it to say I had it, and I discussed that I hadn't got it. I needed to get it. So, right, in the fridge as well, I've got soy sauce, I got garlic, and I have got ginger. We bought some spring rolls from Costco yesterday. We know we've got some gyozas in the other one. Now, peppers, onions, and mushrooms. Now, mushrooms are not going to last between now and Christmas, so I am going to probably have to buy those nearer to Christmas. We've got rice in the cupboard. I know we're out of noodles because I fancied noodles for lunch today and then realised that we didn't have any. So peppers and onion wise, let's check the fridge and see what's in there. Yeah, peppers and onions, no problem. And even if these peppers start to look a bit crinkly, what I'll do is I will just prepare those. I will slice them and then I will freeze them. So that is all sorted there. So peppers and onions are done. And like I say, leftovers, we're going to go from there. So our ultimate shopping list is going to be on a different piece of paper because I'm not carting this massive list around with me as we go out and about. So let's get writing. So what do we need? We need noodles, mushrooms. I'm going to say fake chicken because I normally have tofu in most of the time anyway. Oh no, we're going to need tofu for the main dish for me and Chris. See, this is why you got to keep thinking. Ketchup, brown sauce. So that's that day. Chicken and sliced beef I'm not going to put on this list because I'm just going to go to the butcher's and get it. Parsnips. Now, I'm not going to buy some of this veg until the week before Christmas because I know the week before Christmas all the shops like to do their, is it 19p veg average? So I will get that nearer the time unless I keep an eye out on Olio and see if they have any. Because you never know, they might come up with some parsnips. I think last year I didn't buy parsnips. I ended up getting them on Olio. Right, so we're going to need parsnip cranberry sauce. We need some kind of pudding. Something tasty. And then nibbles. So we need some Pringles, dips, and some kind of nibble. I like a hot nibble. So normally the freezer section at some kind of supermarket's pretty good. But if we look at this, my noodles I know are going to be 35p each, and it's going to be 2 packs of noodles. So that's going to be 70p. Mushrooms are normally about £1.10. Fake chicken, it depends on whether I can get it on an offer or not. But I'm going to guesstimate £3 just to cover myself if I can't. Tofu is also about £3 depending on where you get it from. Ketchup is going to be less than £1, but I'll put £1. Brown sauce will be less than £1, but I'll put £1. Parsnips, hopefully, will be in the 19p section. Cranberry sauce, not sure how much that will be. And also, you find that before Christmas, it starts to disappear off the shelves. So I'm going to put £1.50 for that and see what I can find. A pudding, I'm prepared to spend up to £5 on the pudding because it's a treat. Pringles, again, it depends. The maximum price I've seen Pringles can be £2.50. Dips, I'm going to say £3 just to cover myself. Nibbles, I'm prepared to spend, I think, £10 on nibbles. So let's add all this up. Oh, maths. 9. There's the 9. 5, 10, 11, 12, 19. Oh, another 9. So 1, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, £31.99 should be what I am spending. Now, some of this I will probably get in my normal shop. However, let me show you what I do have because I've been saving these up. These are from my credit card, is a John Lewis credit card, and you get vouchers. I have said on a previous video that I'm thinking about going into cash next year. But this year I do have my John Lewis vouchers, so I could use these to cover all of that. So that would be quite good if we could, but it means going to John Lewis. Not John Lewis, to Waitrose, so the posh place. So the prices might go up. But what I think I might do is I will probably get that stuff and that stuff from Tesco's or Lidl, depending on what shop we are going to do. And I will instead get my pudding and my posh lovely nibbles from from Waitrose, and then use the extra money just to top up other bits and bobs that we will need. I will show you that on a video, obviously, nearer to the time. So that is my shopping list. That's where we're up to. That's the shopping list done. Obviously, there may be an odd 1 or 2 things that I might think of nearer the time or as we're shopping, because you never know what you might spot that sparks something else that you might need. Oh, literally just thought now. Mince pies. I need cream for my mince pies. So I will pop that on the list. In fact, I will write that down right now because I like cream. So let's just quickly write that down. A hot mince pie with cream, and I know that's gone up in price to nearly £2. If I get, no, actually, I'll probably get 2. So I'm going to say £2.40 for 2-ish. So that's that. And I always get the cream from the stable aisle where all the gluten-free stuff is, because I get the soy cream and it's cheaper on the stable aisle than it is in the fridge, even though it looks exactly the same carton and everything. So that's what I do. It's about 20-30p cheaper. It's a little bit, but it makes a difference. Right, so that's my planning for Christmas done. New Year will be a separate plan, and well, we don't really do much on New Year either. We're not very exciting. I'm sorry. We don't do big parties and gatherings and things like that because it's just too much fuss and bother. And normally in the past we've stayed home with the dogs, although we might be going to a friend of ours and playing board games on Christmas Eve, which was something that we really enjoy doing, or New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, one of the two. Anyway, those are my ideas. That's what I'm doing. This is how I plan, and it just makes my life a little bit easier, so I hopefully don't miss anything. And I'm using up what I've already got because I didn't know, I forgot there were sprouts lurking at the bottom of the freezer, and I could have gone out and bought some, and I didn't need to. I hope this video was useful for you, just to give you an idea of what you could do just to help you plan a little bit more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.